If you want to
Sure.
read that out real quick.
Sure. All right, my name is Neil Ma. I'm hit that one into the park. I'm 26 years old and I'm a professional Smite player for the Pittsburgh Knights. I always loved that one. I was born and raised in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I lived there basically my whole life until I moved down here last year and this year, yeah. It's great though, yeah. It's in Canada, I really enjoy Canada. It's a pretty liberal place and pretty accepting and pretty easygoing. You don't have too many worries. I think I started playing in 2012, either 2012 or 2013. I got in during the closed beta with the code and I've been playing pretty well ever since, yeah. At the time I was playing World of Warcraft, I was getting pretty bored of that. I started playing Dota and a game called Heroes of Newerth. And those two were MOBAs, and then I saw Smite just randomly on Twitch, I think. And it kind of had a nice combination of both. It had like the point of view of World of Warcraft, but the gameplay of MOBAs, which I really enjoyed. What drove me in the end to start playing professionally was just I realized how good I was. I feel like for a few years before I even went professional, I had the confidence, I knew I had the ability to be professional, but I didn't quite have the networking down. So no one really knew who I was. So I think at the end of the day, it was just like, I know I'm this good, I know I can take that next step, and I know it's a once in a lifetime kind of thing to do, so let's do it. But at the beginning, I just kind of played for fun, right? You just hop on with your friends and you just have a good time and you kind of dive into the game, you see where it goes. My parents, I remember at the very beginning, they were a little bit skeptical. When I started playing, I had just finished my university degree. And obviously like the natural transitions, kind of like use your degree, get a job, start moving up in the world. Especially, I have a business degree, so especially it's kind of like the track. And like as soon as I graduated, I kind of got this opportunity to play for a Challenger Cup team. And I was like, you know what, like let's see where this goes. I don't have a job lined up, so it's a good time for me. And they were rightfully, I think, pretty skeptical. They were like, I just want to make sure you're not wasting your time. Like I understand like if you want to do it, like we'll definitely give you time to do it, but just make sure that you're being responsible with your decision. And as soon as I went to that first tournament and then afterwards I got picked up by a pro team and they realized like it's something you can make money with, they're really supportive. I think at the end of the day, they just wanted to make sure that I was going to be okay, I guess financially especially. But they've always been really supportive of me doing things that I like and that I enjoy and things that make me happy. So I'm really lucky to have parents that have been so supportive. 2018, when the league became more structured and franchised, I teamed up with Zap and Belair then. I've been playing with them ever since. So I think I've been playing with them for maybe 4 or 5 months longer than Paul. The first org I played for was like this small one called Oxygen Supremacy when we were a Challenger Cup team on our first LAN. So I played for that team as my first one. I played for Allegiance right after that, and then I played for Trifecta, and then I played for SK, and now I'm playing for PK. Everything just went perfectly right. Like if you look at the storyline, like it was a great storyline. Like being down every set into the finals, like 1-0 to Splice, come back and win. Down by 2 games to Renegades, come back and win. And then have a really good set versus Raul, really good comeback, so that was amazing. I wasn't really thinking about what it would be like to win or like what I would feel like until we actually had won. Like I wasn't focusing on anything but the game until we literally wiped their whole team and had to run down the lane. But I remember it just felt incredible. A lot of players never really even make it to the finals, and I felt like that might have been our one shot to kind of be like, we made it to the finals and have your shot to win. I remember when Splice won, I thought to myself that maybe I would just never win in my career and maybe like that would just be it, maybe we weren't good enough. I remember to win, just to have that like relief and be like, there's that validation of all this time and energy and effort you put into the game is really paid off in the sense that you really are as good as you think you are. Even though you had doubts along the way, it's kind of that nice validation, like you are a really good player, your team was really good, you guys played the best at the tournament, so it was definitely an incredible feeling. But I remember thinking too, I felt satisfied, but I also felt a little bit of like, okay, what's next? Because for me, I think that when I retire, I want to be one of the more celebrated players to ever play. And there's always going to be that team who's two-peated, who's going to have one leg up on you, right? Like Energy / Epsilon when they won twice in a row. The undisputed best team ever. So I mean, I think we're really in this unique opportunity where we can kind of put ourselves among players like that. And so I remember after winning, I was like, what's next? Like, I want to try and accomplish something greater. We've accomplished something amazing that few people have, but there's still kind of that next step you can take to become great. Anything you want to ask me, Fred?
Yeah. How's your day been?
How's my day? It's been great. Hit the gym with you.
Yeah.
Woke up and you were in my house, so that was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed and you're gonna be in the house, so that's good. It's a great day. Self-improvement, progress, good vibes.
Yeah. I love you.
Thank you, I love you too. I love you more.
Blow me a kiss. Thank you.
Snatched it.
I take it here. Look at this. I take it here.
Come on, man.
Drop it on the floor.
Can't throw it in the
Try
bin.
again. Try again.
One of them will find their way.
One more time. Last time.
He dabbed my kiss. I don't even know what that means.
You out of here, boy.
Where do I go?